Okay, so closing day is coming up, and you're like, wait, what do I actually need to bring to the table? Well, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna walk you through exactly what you need to bring to the table, literally, to get those keys in your hand. I'm Haley Connors, your CLE, homegirl Haley, a Cleveland realtor and your Northeast Ohio hype woman for all things real estate. So if you're buying a home soon, make sure you watch this all the way through, because missing just one of these things could delay your closing, and we are not doing that in 2025. Okay, let's go. First off, what's closing day exactly? Well, it's the final step in buying your home. This is the day that money moves, documents get signed, and you officially become a homeowner. You'll usually meet at a title company or attorney's office, or sometimes even close remotely, but we'll talk about that in a second. Basically, it's your real estate graduation day, but there's no cap and gown, just paperwork, IDs, and high nerves. What actually happens at closing? Well, you're going to sit down with a title officer or a closing attorney who walks you through your loan documents, settlement statements, and deed transfer. You're going to sign a large stack of papers. Some say like it's signing your name 40 times in 1 hour. But each signature is one step closer to getting those keys in your hand and officially becoming a homeowner. Your lender sends the funds, the title company makes sure everything's recorded properly, and the title officially transfers from the seller to you. Once the transaction is recorded with the county, the keys are yours. Boom! Homeowner status unlocked. Okay, now let's get into the checklist. These are non-negotiables you must bring on closing day. Valid photo ID. Heavy on valid photo ID. One or two forms of ID. Depending on your title company, make sure it's valid, current, not expired. A driver's license or passport is usually perfect. Sometimes they'll ask for second ID, like a credit card or work badge with your photo on it. It's always best to confirm with your title rep a day or two beforehand, just in case. Your ID has to match the name on your mortgage application, so if you recently changed your name, let your lender and the title company know in advance. Number 2 is a certified or cashier's check or a wire confirmation. Your lender or title company will tell you the exact amount to bring. It's usually for your down payment and closing costs. You cannot just Venmo it, okay? We need certified funds, either a cashier's check or a wire transfer. No cash, no personal checks, no Cash App, no Venmo, no Apple Pay. Wiring, always double check instructions. Wire fraud is real. Always call the title company directly at a known number to verify wiring instructions. Never trust email details without confirming them first. Number 3 is the purchase agreement, and this is more of a just in case. You probably won't need it, but it's a good thing to bring your signed copy of the purchase agreement, or at least have it pulled up on your phone, especially if you're closing on new construction or there were any last minute changes. Sometimes title companies need to cross check final terms, or you may need to reference closing credits, occupancy dates, or repair agreements. Having it handy can help unnecessary delays. Now, the final loan disclosure. Your lender should send you this at least 3 days before closing. Bring a printed or digital copy in case you want to compare the final numbers. This is your chance to make everything match up. Loan amount, interest rate, escrow details, you're signing your life away. Kidding. Well, kind of. So make sure you double check so it saves you now rather than from surprises later. Now, you need to bring a whole lot of patience. It's a process. You're going to sign 30 plus documents and it might take an hour or more. If something doesn't look right, ask questions. Do not be afraid to slow things down. It's okay to take your time. Ask your title rep or realtor to explain anything you don't understand. It's your home and your money. You have every right to feel 100% confident. As I always tell my clients and talk about in these videos, do not sign the paperwork until you know 100% sure what you're signing. If you're looking at something and you're not really understanding what it means, ask a million questions before you sign it to ensure you understand. You don't want to sign something you're not confident in and sign something that could be not good for you. So let's talk about how to make your closing day go as smoothly as possible. You've come this far. Let's ensure you finish strong. Do not make any big purchases before closing. No new car, no credit card, no furniture, not even a Target haul. Lenders pull your credit again right before closing. If your debt changes, your approval could fall through. I've literally seen this happen to people. Even transferring money between accounts can raise red flags. If you're unsure, ask your lender before making any financial moves. Ask them if for anything over a couple of dollars, ask your lender. Obviously, if it's $5, $10, $20, it's fine, but any expensive purchases, any movement of money, ask them before doing it. You don't want that to be the reason you were not able to buy your home. Now, make sure you do a final walkthrough before closing. This is usually 24 hours before closing. Make sure the house is still in the same condition and agreed upon repairs were completed. Bring your agent, aka me, and take your time. Run the water, check all of the lights, flush the toilets, seriously. Make sure all the appliances are there and working. Test the stove, test the microwave, make sure the fridge gets cold. And make sure the sellers didn't accidentally or purposefully take anything that they agreed to leave. Now confirm who's attending. Ask your lender, title rep, or agent who will actually be at the closing table. Sometimes sellers are there, sometimes not. Sometimes it's just you and the paperwork. Knowing what to expect helps ease anxiety. And if you're married or buying with a partner, double check who needs to be present and who needs to sign what. Now make sure you schedule your utility transfer. Do not wait and to do this after closing. Call the utility companies a few days before and schedule the switch. Water, electric, gas, internet, sewer, you want those up and running on moving day. Keep a list and knock out those calls early. Pro tips, take a photo of the meters during your final walkthrough so you have a record of usage before you take possession. When you're calling the companies, just let them know what day your closing day is. And for example, if it's July 1st, let them know you want your utilities transferred as of July 1st. After all the signatures are in, you don't always get the keys immediately. Sometimes it takes a few hours for that wire transfer to clear. Your agent, aka me, will let you know once the property officially records and you can grab those keys. You will also get a big envelope with your signed docs or a secure link to access them digitally. Either way, don't lose those. You'll need them for taxes, insurance, and any future refinancing. This is a good time to switch your locks and review your first mortgage payment due date. It's a whirlwind, but it's worth it. Real talk, closing day will be stressful, most likely, but if you're prepared, it's actually so exciting. You've made it through inspections, negotiations, underwriting, all of it, so don't panic. If you feel overwhelmed, that's why you have a realtor who walks you through the entire process. So if you're thinking about buying a home in 2025 and want someone who actually makes this process easier, I'd love to help. I work with buyers all across Northeast Ohio, and I have a free closing day checklist I'll send you. Comment closing down below or text me at 216-925-7265. And you could always email me. My email will be down below. Make sure you subscribe for more first-time homebuyer tips every single week. I post new videos and Cleveland real estate, moving tips, and the stuff no one talks about, but you actually need to know. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching my video.